computer. Okay, lovely. আজকে কি হলো আল্লাহই জানে, অন্যদিন তো এরকম হয় না, বাট কিছু করার নাই। Okay, so the whole point of the lemons market phenomenon is, if asymmetric information is rampant in a market, two things will happen. If buyers cannot distinguish between bad and good quality, only bad quality will survive in the market, or no product will be sold at all. How? In the underground market of Gulistan, you will not find a genuine iPhone or a genuine high-end Android phone. Why? Because in that market there is serious asymmetric information. The buyers cannot distinguish between good quality and bad quality, so only bad quality will sell. So let me give you another example. In the insurance market, it's the insurance company that sells insurance, right?
Yes.
Okay, who buys the insurance? Amra kini na?
Yes, sir.
আচ্ছা, তাইলে এখন দেখো, if the insurance company cannot distinguish that this basket of buyers are healthy patients, this basket of buyers are sick patients, the insurance company will definitely give an average premium, right?
Yes, sir.
If the insurance company could identify that this is a basket of sick patients, insurance company would have charged a high premium for these people. If they knew that these were the better healthy patients, they will charge a lower premium for them. But if they cannot charge, what will happen? They will definitely charge a average premium. Average premium যদি চার্জ করে, এই মার্কেটে ইন্স্যুরেন্সটা কারা বেশি কিনবে? সিক পিপলরা কিনবে না?
Yes, sir.
So after some time, what will happen? The insurance company will stop selling insurance. They'll find that they're making more loss. Isn't that correct?
Right, sir. Yeah.
Yes.
So in the used car market, if the buyers cannot identify which is good and which is bad, they will definitely offer a lower price. So what is the consequence? Only low quality phones can sustain in that market. The high quality peaches will move to another market. They won't be available there, and only the lemons will be available. In the insurance market, it's not the buyers who have better information. Buyers know whether they are a healthy patient in the health insurance market. Buyers know whether they are careful consumers when they buy insurance for burglary, fire, okay, other incidences. So if the insurance company cannot separate that these are the bad high premium, these are the low premium, insurance company will charge an average premium. The average premium e kara dhukbe? All the bad customers will start buying insurance. Karon jane je I'm sick, so ami khub tatari sick hoye jabo, so I can claim the insurance. I'm very callous, so I know that I'm going to have an accident, I can claim the insurance. ঠিক আছে, etc etc. এবার clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, এখন আমরা দেখি এটা দিস। সো লেমন্স মার্কেটটা এটাই ছিল যে এটা তো হয়ে গেছে আমাদের। এই যে বায়ার্স ইনিশিয়ালি চার্জ একটা অ্যাভারেজ প্রাইস দেয়। The average price is not a stable outcome. Ultimately, only the bad apples will be sold. Okay? আচ্ছা, এখন একটা জিনিস আমাদেরকে ক্লিয়ার করতে হবে, what is the difference between incomplete information and asymmetric information?
Asymmetric information is something that is only buyers knows. I mean, only the person knows.
Sellers হতে পারে, one of the two.
One of the two, exactly. And incomplete means one is hidden, another will be disclosed.
No. Incomplete means আমরা দুইজনই ignorant.
আমরা দুইজনে কেউ জানি না।
হ্যাঁ, in asymmetric information, one of us knows more than the other.
Okay.
One is ignorant, the other is not ignorant. তাই না? In the used car market, sellers are not ignorant, buyers are ignorant. In the insurance market, buyers are not ignorant, sellers are, right?
বাট স্যার যারা মানে সেকেন্ড হ্যান্ড কারের ক্ষেত্রে তো স্যার যারা অনেকে সেকেন্ড হ্যান্ড কার কিনে তারপর স্যার বিক্রি করে অনেক সময় তো তারাও এটা সম্বন্ধে
হ্যাঁ, তারা হয়তো থার্ড হ্যান্ড কিনলো, তো যে থার্ড হ্যান্ড বিক্রি করতেছে, only the seller knows, তাই না?
Yes, sir.
ঠিক আছে, আচ্ছা এই একটা গেল। আচ্ছা, কিন্তু ইনকমপ্লিট ইনফরমেশন হচ্ছে বিফোর 2020 could and did was it possible for anybody to predict যে এই হোল ওয়ার্ল্ডে একটা প্যান্ডেমিক হবে?
No, sir.
No,
So
sir.
everybody was equally ignorant about a pandemic, তাই না?
Yes, sir.
That is incomplete information. So later on, if you do an advanced course, the difference between asymmetric information is one side knows more than the other. Incomplete information হচ্ছে both are equally ignorant. So before the pandemic came in March 2020 or maybe December 2019 in China, before that nobody could predict that a pandemic is happening. So that was equal, everybody was equally ignorant about it, right? So that is known as incomplete information. We are not interested in incomplete information now. Okay, so incomplete হচ্ছে uncertainty on both sides. Both buyer and seller are equally ignorant. Will it rain too much tomorrow? Will there be a pandemic? We do that in another way. Asymmetric information, so both are unequally ignorant. ঠিক আছে? আচ্ছা, এখন দেখো how do we overcome এই যে কিওয়ার্ডের নাম adverse selection. আচ্ছা, before we enter a market, what do? Don't we do market analysis?
Yes, sir.
We find out whether they have a Facebook page, and then if they don't have a Facebook page, we ask our friends, I'd like to buy a guitar, where do I go? এই যে ফেসবুকে তোমরা জিজ্ঞেস করো না কোনো কিছু কেনার আগে?
Ji, sir.
মানে this is the common thing of this generation because অনলাইন। আমরা আগে কি করতাম, বন্ধুদেরকে ফোন করতাম, দেখা হতো, আচ্ছা এটা কিনতে চাচ্ছি, কে জানে? You guys do the same thing because you are ignorant. So in order to erase your ignorance, you are asking somebody যে আমি কি করব, etc etc. আচ্ছা, এখানে আমরা দুইটা কাজ করি। একটা হচ্ছে we search, আরেকটা হচ্ছে আমাদের এক্সপিরিয়েন্স। What's the difference between the two? Search goods হচ্ছে before we buy the product, we do market analysis about the quality. তারপর আমরা কি করি, একটা গিটার আমাদেরকে বললো যে তুমি দুইটা বড় কোম্পানি আছে বাংলাদেশে, একটা মেলোডি, একটা হচ্ছে অমনি মিউজিক। হ্যাভ ইউ হার্ড দ্য নেম অফ দিস টু মিউজিক শপস?
স্যার এটা কি নিউ
Yes,
মার্কেটে
sir.
যাওয়ার সময় সরি নিউ মার্কেট ব্রিজ এই সাইডে না? ওই যে
এই সায়েন্স ল্যাবরেটরি সাইডে।
Science, yes,
Elephant
sir.
Road, Science
Elephant
Laboratory.
হ্যাঁ, কারেক্ট। ওই সায়েন্স ল্যাবরেটরি এলিফ্যান্ট রোডে এটা হচ্ছে মেলোডি, দে আর বিগ মিউজিক কোম্পানি। আর এটা হচ্ছে জেনেটিক প্লাজা 26 নম্বর রোডে করেছে অমনি মিউজিক। আচ্ছা, এখন what do? You say that you ask your friends, I want to buy a guitar. So one friend says, okay, you go to Omni Music, another friend says you go to Melody. Acha. So you've done your market research. This is known as search codes. But next thing is, once you buy the commodity, you want to know what its performance is, right?
Yes, sir.
Don't you want to know what its performance is? Performance-টা কিভাবে perform করলো? তখন what you do? The friend who bought the guitar from Melody, acha, how long have you been using it? That friend says I've been using it for 1 year. Omni Music 1 year. তখন কি আমরা কি সেকেন্ড যে জিনিসটা দেখি সেটা হচ্ছে how good did it perform? এটা করি না আমরা?
Yes, sir.
আচ্ছা, আমি একটা গাড়ি কিনবো বা একটা চাকা কিনবো, I want to buy some chaka. Now what I do, I ask which chaka is a good chaka. So you tell me that okay, Michelin, Goodyear, etc. Then what I do, the person who's bought Michelin, okay, আমি জিজ্ঞেস করব এটা কতদিন, এটা feedback কি? Don't we use the word feedback?
Yes, sir.
So feedback means what has the performance been? So what we do when there's asymmetric information, that first of all, the first thing is known as adverse selection. That means we cannot distinguish which is good quality and bad quality. Oh, sorry. Okay, so what we do search goods. We do a market research. There are 1001 ways of doing market research. Next, we look at experience. What is the performance of the product after you bought it? Acha. Second hand না। আচ্ছা, নীলক্ষেতে অনেক বইয়ের দোকানে কিন্তু ফটোকপি বই বিক্রি করে, তাই না?
Yes, sir.
আচ্ছা, এখন ফটোকপি বই বিক্রি করলেও এদের মধ্যে সব কিছু কিছু সেলার আছে একটু বেটার না, they give a better binding, ওদের ইয়েটা কাস্টমার সার্ভিসটা ভালো। তো what will you do? First of all, you will find out কি বলে, okay, I'm going to a second hand book market, I know the quality of the book is number 2, it's not good quality, but lot of people buy from different shops, so I want to find out which shops perform better. তখন আমাকে সেকেন্ড ইয়েটা কি, পারফরম্যান্সটা দেখতে হবে না?
Yes, sir.
Once I want to see the performance, this is known as moral hazard or experience codes. Moral hazard we are not going to address today, we'll address tomorrow, next week, the moral hazard thing. Okay, so when we have asymmetric information in the market, the first thing is we try to find out through market research before making the transaction, which one is the good quality, which one is the bad quality. Then we decide which one we want to buy. After that, the next thing is we want to find out how well did that particular thing perform. ঠিক আছে? আচ্ছা, এখন can you see this matrix?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
মনে হয় না we need to do this. এটা না করলেও চলে, থাক বাদ দাও, না করলেও চলে, কারণ আমাকে আচ্ছা, how do we solve the adverse selection problem? In business, do business houses make transactions once, or do they make transactions many times?
Many times.
A business
Multiple
house,
times, sir.
multiple times. Acha, the answer is partially correct. Multiple times কে বলছে?
Sir, me.
You means Famida Islam, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now if I'm a bank, I give out loans every day. I give 15-20 loans out, so that means I'm making 15 or 20 multiple loan transactions every day. Okay, but I'm making a single transaction with you only. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
When I look at all the customers, yes, I'm giving out 50 to 20 loans every day, so I'm making multiple transactions. That's that will create that will give one type of information. Another information is you are going to take the loan from me only once. So
Okay.
what does that mean? That means if I want to give you the loan, I want to make sure that you are not a bad customer. That means you will return my loan, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
এটা ব্যাংকে তো এটা টার্গেট থাকবে, ব্যাংক তো এমন না যে তুমি আসো তোমাকে টাকা দিয়ে গেলাম তুমি চলে যাও।
No,
Back-
I have to return back.
and try to ensure যে এই টাকাটা আমাকে ফেরত আনতে হবে। আমি 10 টাকা দিলাম, আমি 12 টাকা 2 টাকার প্রফিট করি সেটা পরের আলাপ, কিন্তু 10 টাকা তো আমাকে ফেরত আনতে হবে, তাই না?
Yes, sir.
So what will the bank do? The bank প্রথমে কি collateral চায় না?
Yes,
Mortgage, sir.
Mortgage, collateral, no, mortgage in the case of property, but collateral মানে তুমি something জমা দিবা, so that the bank can hold you as a hostage. এটাকে বলে hostage mechanism. আগেকার দিনে কি করতো যে ও বড় একটা রাজাকে কোনো কিছু আদায় করতে চায়, তার একটা সন্তানকে জিম্মি করে রেখে দিত, তাই না? এই যে তোমার সন্তান আমার কাছে আছে, আমাকে এই জিনিসটা দাও। Banks do the same thing. This is called hostage mechanism. Mutual reliance, মিউচুয়ালটা পরে আসতেছি, but hostage mechanism টা কি, যে the person who wants to take a loan has to give something to me, so that that person sends me a signal that that person is not going to cheat me. So what we do, mortgage আমরা বাড়ি mortgage করি, কারো যদি কোনো ফিক্সড ডিপোজিট থাকে ফিক্সড ডিপোজিট mortgage করে, তাই না? If somebody has a fixed
Yes,
deposit,
sir. Yes, sir.
30 lakh টাকা whatever, so এটার against আমি 1 কোটি টাকা লোন নিলাম. So the bank knows that okay, if anything goes wrong, the bank can at least rely on that 25 or 30 lakh taka কি বলে fixed deposit or whatever the mortgage or the collateral is. So this type of কারণ bank doesn't know me, but every day bank is making a transaction with unknown people. So how does that happen? So first thing is there must be a long-term mutually beneficial relationship. Acha, what is the basis of a successful relationship? Do we agree with this? Hey, Sharafat, তুমি কোথায়? দেখছো Sharafat, এবারে ভীষণ পিছলা, কোন আওয়াজ পাচ্ছ না, খেয়াল করছো? হ্যাঁ, have you guys thought realized?
Yes, sir. Sharafat is not responding.
হ্যাঁ, তার মানে ও নাই, বুঝছো? একটু পরে এসে বলবে যে আমি ছিলাম।
For a long time.
হ্যাঁ, এ দেখছো, মানে যে লোকটা কথা বেশি বলে সে যদি হঠাৎ করে চুপ হয়ে যায়, মানুষ সন্দেহ করবে না?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Let him come. তোমরা এটা খেয়াল রাখো। আচ্ছা, do you think this is the basis of any trust? The part that I've highlighted, promise is better than cheating. Do you think this is the basis of any trust?
If the person gives you promise, then it's really trust.
আমি তাহলে একটু অন্যভাবে দেখি। If you see, this is true, cheating is better than promise, will you have an incentive to trust that person?
No, sir.
Okay, তাহলে any successful trust has to be based on this premise: a promise is better than cheating, right? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what are the bonding mechanisms? A bonding mechanism is to establish trust by sending a signal. That means I want a 1 crore taka loan from bank X. Bank X is giving 15, 20, maybe 100 loans every day. But আমার সাথে কিন্তু bank X এ কিন্তু একটাই transaction হচ্ছে. So in order to get that loan, I have to send a signal that I'm serious. ঠিক আছে? And that means I have to give something in মানে upfront payment করতে হবে. Does that make sense? Why? The bank does not know me. Bank has never done any transaction with me in my life. ঠিক আছে, আমি
একটা ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল আইডেন্টিটি ক্রিয়েট করতে হবে ব্যাংকের।
না, ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল আইডেন্টিটি ক্রিয়েট করার দরকার নেই ওখানে। কেন দরকার নাই? আমি যদি এখন একটা ব্যাংকে যাই, গিয়ে আমি আমার জাহাঙ্গীরনগরের চাকরিটা দেখাই, I can automatically get a loan out at a certain amount, আমি লোন পেয়ে যাব না? So the thing is, if I can I have to send a signal Why? Because the bank does not know me whether I'm a good borrower or a bad borrower. ঠেকাটা আমার, so I have to send a signal. Now that same bank does hundreds of loan disbursements every day or every month or every year. এই hundreds of loans disbursement কি indicate করে? The brand reputation of the company.
I
You
mean,
guys understand what I'm trying to say?
how much I mean, how much reliable on that people are, how much reliable on that company?
হ্যাঁ, ঘটনা হচ্ছে when I'm doing an individual transaction with the bank, it's in my interest to send a signal. So by giving some collateral to the bank, in return I get a loan or a credit, whatever, huh? But when the bank is thinking about its business, it has to show that yes, we give lot of loans and we are a reliable bank. So সেটা কি অনেকগুলো লোনের ফাংশনের ফসল না, brand reputation?
Yes, sir.
But the individual transaction is different. Individual transaction is between one individual and the bank. They don't know each other. So the person who wants to take the loan has to send a signal of some sort. And brand reputation টা হচ্ছে যখন ব্যাংকটা অনেক, oh sorry, দেখো না share, where is it? Okay, হ্যাঁ. So the bonding mechanism is establishing trust by pledging valuables that signal as a punishment or reward to a non-performance of an agreement. Brand reputation হচ্ছে, why is it that we buy from big brands? Why? আমরা বড় বড়
brand image.
So reliable.
হ্যাঁ, because of their brand reputation over the years, we know that Apple on average sells good phones. Samsung high-end phones are good. And we also know another thing. What do we know? We know that these companies give warranty and guarantee, right?
Value for money.
হ্যাঁ, না না, value for money অন্য জিনিস। এই Apple এর কি warranty আর guarantee আছে না if you buy from their official showroom?
Yes, sir.
So why do firms give warranty and guarantee? This is what we are going to look at the next class, which is probably going to be the last class. Warranty and guarantee টা কেন দেয়? এক আর দুই হলো moral hazard টা, the second part of adverse selection, that we managed to identify what the quality of the good is. Now we want to look at the performance of the good. Ever clear? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
তাহলে I think we've come to the end, most probably. আচ্ছা ওই হ্যাঁ, তাহলে আমি কি এখন এটা অফ করে দিই রেকর্ডিং?
Okay, sir.